In Kenya's Wasini Island in the south coast, Emmanuel Simiyu takes a walk through his deserted establishment. It is christened the Fantasy Island. Simiyu is fast learning to count his losses.
We used to get for a month of January, the busy months, you get 1,200, 1,300 guests. They came down to 1,000, about 1,000 up to 2013. But if you check this year, we had about 600 and something. So basically 40%, almost 50% drop in guests.
He is not alone.
We were sitting on something like $8.5 million US.
Last month, the British government issued a travel advisory warning of none but essential travel to most parts in the tourist town of Mombasa. What followed was an evacuation of at least 900 British tourists and an industry on its knees.
It is very bad. We have had to lay off people, and even those who are on leave, who have leaves that are pending, we've had to ask them to go. And some of them we've given them leave in advance so that we can hope if better business comes later, then we can have them when we need them.
We are getting what we call forward cancellations. That is people who are planning to visit Mombasa in September, October. That is 5 months down the line who are cancelling. And that's the tragedy. And that's quite painful for us.
At the moment, it's minimal costs. And that means we'll only operate when we have guests, close down when we don't. That's the only way to survive.
Tourism is Kenya's second biggest foreign exchange earner. Last year, it raked in $1.2 billion, about 12% of the country's GDP. In the wake of the advisories, the Tourism Ministry announced that it would begin a $200 million campaign, mostly targeted at international tourists.
As long as the advisory is still on, it doesn't matter how much marketing you do in Europe.
It is one of Kenya's tourism industry's selling points, the white sandy beaches. As the effects of the travel warnings begin to be felt across the industry, the beaches are deserted. Kenya insists the country is ready for business.
Mombasa, by and large, is quite safe. In all the incidents that we've had over the years, for the past 2 years, not a single tourist has been targeted.
Here, a handful of visitors continue to enjoy what Kenya has to offer.
Because of the nice weather, the nice ocean, the nice beach, and it's at any time of the year, it's quite warm. So very different from Germany.
The Kenyan government says it will put in place measures aimed at encouraging domestic tourism by waiving taxes on air tickets and offering tax breaks to firms who pay staff holidays. Until then, Simiyu and indeed thousands of Kenyans who depend on tourism continue to count their losses. Sarah Kimani, SABC News, Mombasa, Kenya.